Yo, what the deal? It's your boy X.E.L.O. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you. Yes, you. Thank you for coming back. But if you're new here, please do me a favor and like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll let you know when I drop another video. If you are new to the channel, make sure you put below in the comments, I'm new here. All right, so today we will be going over another freeware cookup. Today we'll be doing the Roland Concerto. I believe that's how you pronounce it. But let's get into the video. But first, word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by DistroKid. And DistroKid is the best way to get your music on all these streaming platforms, whether that be Apple, Tidal, Amazon, Spotify, IG, and even TikTok. And you can get all this for $19.99 a year. Yes, $19.99 a year. And you get unlimited uploads to all these streaming platforms. And I also have a 7% discount. That's below in the description. Definitely click on that, get your 7% off. And I will have a contest coming up with one of my artists that I work with out of New York. His name is Vanity Blunts, and he wants to do a remix to a song. So I'm gonna have a contest for you guys to actually remix the song, and we'll probably have him judge and see which one he likes the best. And that song will actually be distributed through DistroKid. So definitely get that DistroKid set up. Like I said, I have that 7% discount link below in the description. And yeah, why are you not using DistroKid? All right, so the first thing you want to do is go to the Roland Cloud and actually download this Cloud Manager application. They have a lot of stuff on here. There's a lot of paid stuff on here as well. But what you want to do is look for the discontinued items. So usually if you're on like the Roland Cloud, you're probably like on this news page when you first get in here, and it'll tell you that there's like another one available, a new Cloud Manager available. Make sure you get that downloaded if you haven't already. It is a very nice free VST. Has a lot of sounds that you actually get for free. So let me show you how to do that. So you're gonna go to where it has the software, or you go to library. One of these is where you wanna go. I would just say go to the library because it makes it a little easier to find out what you want to download. And then you just go to what series you want to go to. So you click here to where it says series, and you want to go to discontinued. And what that's going to do is show you all the ones that are discontinued, and you want to download any one of those that are discontinued, which is quite a few instruments, quite a few sounds. If anything, I would highly suggest to get the orchestral ones. Download all 4 of them. These are really, really good. Those are the ones that I pretty much have been using. The Trapped is pretty good. It gives you some trap drums and sounds in there as well, and a whole bunch of synthesizer type of sounds as well. But once you actually get that downloaded, you'll get everything set up, and then you'll be able to use the Roland Cloud. All right, so here we are in Cakewalk, and this is my light theme. If you're interested in this theme or my dark theme, I have a link below in the description. You can download these for free. So this is the Concerto. This is what it actually looks like. This is the Roland Concerto. And when you pull it up, you'll see the things that you downloaded. I didn't download everything. I just downloaded a couple of things. So they have like this drum acoustic one where it has a whole bunch of drums in there. And you can have multiple set up inside here as well. I usually like to do one at a time. Makes it a lot easier. And you get to see pictures of the stuff. You have a piano, a guitar. Here's the anthology stuff. These are different like synthesizers. I didn't download all of them, but I definitely got the orchestral ones. These are the ones that I use the most. And then you have some flavor ones, which are really, really cool. So I like the orchestral ones. I'll just kind of show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. So you get like your volume, your pan. You can do some chorusing on here. So this kind of looks like the Nexus interface. A little bit, at least to me. You can click on here and you'll get a drop down of different sounds that they have. So all of these are different type of orchestral sounds. And here is where you can save your preset. So if you change anything in here, you can actually save it as your own preset. All right, now you have your amplitude. So your attack, decay, sustain, and release here. You have a filter where you can turn it on and off right here. You have your LFOs, which is really, really cool. I like the fact that they added all this stuff on here. And you have your volume, your pan, and a couple of other things over here. You can make it play quiet, oldest, youngest. And this is like your options. So when you're trying to get your sounds, you don't know where you loaded them, this little button here is the options that'll pull up here. And right here, it will be your instrument paths. So you can actually have it on another drive and find your instruments. So I think it's pretty cool. I think it's definitely one of the more slept on freeware items out there. Because you have your effects and stuff over here as well. So you can do flanger, some chorus, distortion, a doubler, and stereo delay. And these all sound pretty good. I haven't been disappointed yet. And you can turn them on by hitting the little button here to turn them on. And use them inside of your sounds as well. All right, so let's see if we can cook something up using this Roland cloud. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add more of them on here. So I'm gonna add, let's do 7 more, so that'll make like 8 in all. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start off with these string Mercado 1, and let's see if we can record something in here. I'll bring up the piano roll. All right, so I think I'm just gonna play something out just to make it a little quicker and get everything set up that way. All right, something real simple. I'm going to use this other concerto and add another one on here. See if we can find some brass. I believe the brass, yeah, the French horn and stuff is in the Orchestral 3 section. So you have a whole bunch of different sounds you can select from. This is more like the brass and horn section. All right, so we're going to try to add some brass on here. Something really simple just to kind of give it a little sound. All right, and let me just quantize these top parts here. So I'm just going to quantize those into place. I added the bass note down here as well. And this is what we have so far. All right. And let's go to the first one, which was the initial setup. So let's quantize these as well. All right. All right, so now we just need to add some chords or some strings. So I'm gonna add another string one on here. All right, so I'm gonna turn on my MIDI and I'm gonna lock this to the key of A. And let's do A minor. So that's basically all the white keys. I'm gonna hold down Control and grab this one. Skip every other note. Oh, I don't have it on. Duh. Like, why is it not locking? All right. And I'm basically gonna copy the same pattern as the horns for the bass. I think I just went down one. And I went down one again. All right, let's change out the strings. The slow strings are too slow. Let's see. All right, so I just brought the strings up an octave, and this is what they sound like now. All right, so now we want another strings, and more like a staccato kind of strings, something really short. All right, so I'm going to use these Marcato cellos, and what I'm going to do is just drag this one down, hold down Control, click on this one, drag it down to the next one. So now I have those in here, and what I'm going to do is turn on my ARP. So if you click on arpeggiator, this will turn it on. All right, so I was able to add this arpeggiator. So basically what I did was a reverse, and I set it to 1/8 notes for the rate, and this is what it sounds like now. All right, and what I want to do is bounce this to clips, so I'm gonna highlight all of them. I'm gonna do my Control and B, and that'll actually get it to bounce to clips. So this is what the MIDI actually looks like now, which is really cool. All right, so we're gonna move along. We're gonna go to this next one, and I want to kind of thicken up that brass. So I'm gonna go to Orchestral 3, which is more of the brass stuff, and see if I can find something to kind of make it a little bit more thick. All right, so I'm going to use this brass FF2. This is part of the Orchestral 3, Volume 3. And what I want to do is I'm going to take this top one. I'm going to bring it down to those horns. All right, so I'm just going to click down the keyboard, and I will select all of them. And what I want to do is hold down Control, click on this one, and drag it down an octave. So now I have this on another octave. All right, so let's get it a little organized here. I'm going to name them. All right, and for the last one, let's go to Trapped, and I'm going to do the drums that's on here for the Trapped. All right, so I'm probably going to do a kick on this one, snare, maybe a clap. All right, so I just added a hi-hat loop in here. It has a little bit of a percussions in here as well, just to make the video a little bit faster in actually creating this beat. So this is what it sounds like with the hi-hat right now. All right, so let's add our kick. Actually, let's add our clap first. All right, so I added some claps and snare inside of the track. I'll probably mix it a little bit later. I might even switch it out for like a regular stuff from my drum kit. But for right now, this is what it sounds like. And I think it sounds pretty weak, just to be honest. But let's try to finish it up. We're going to add the kick, and then we should be able to do 808, and we should be done with the track. Right, let's quantize these kicks. All right. And let's name this bass or basses. So I'm going to use a string as like the bass for it. Like almost like, you know, orchestral kind of bass, and then we'll go from there. So I'm gonna copy these strings down to the bass, and I'm going to get rid of the top part. And I'm gonna bring this down a couple of octaves, and we should be good. So I want to kind of cut them like at every kind of 4. So let's see if we can just get those cut that way. So I'm gonna cut one time here, and all of them are the same length now. So I'm gonna hold down Control and U. I have a script that I run, a CAL script that will automatically cut the audio for me, which I'm using here. I'm gonna make sure I raise the volume so we can hear them. So yeah, so this is what the bass sounds like inside the track. And once I mix it, it'll sound a lot better. All right, so there you guys have it. This is the mix with the Concerto. Thank you for joining me for this freeware cookup. But if you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, please leave them below in the comment section. You know I'll get back to you on those. Make sure you guys join my Discord. We are doing a weekly sample flip in there currently, and we have the month of February sample flip going on right now. So if you want to join the monthly sample flip where you actually get prizes, definitely join the community. I have 2 samples set up in there currently to flip, and you have usually a week to flip them. So if you're catching this video late, you might need to catch me on next month to get into that sample flip. But we do have a weekly sample flip inside the Discord community as well. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. Thank you guys for joining. And once again, it's your boy, X.E.L.O. Till next time, people. Peace.